Jasper. Welcome to Burt Wolf.
Well, McCormick, I just spoke with you on the phone a little while ago,
Oh,
Jasper.
okay. Yeah, I remember that. I actually got a car ready for you. Now, you were looking at, well, the Audi A6?
And BMWs I was looking at, something for me to haul my clients around, and I'm in real estate.
Oh, okay.
Just double duty, want to have it for the family too.
Okay.
Hauling my wife, I've got a 3-year-old and a 6-year-old.
All right, 3-year-old and 6-year-old, girl, boy?
One of each.
One of each? All right, well, very good. Yeah, I got the car ready for you. Actually, make sure that we have it sitting here. If you want to take a couple steps back, and I'll actually show you a couple things about the car.
Okay.
First of all, are you familiar with Audi at all?
Not really.
Not really? Okay. Never driven an Audi either?
No, I haven't. No.
Okay. Well, we'll take this out for a drive after I get done showing you a couple things.
Okay.
But yeah, just to get you started on Audis. Audis have been around for, 100 years, just over 100 years. Last year they had their 100th anniversary. So yeah, they've been around for a long time. Now, is it also a car that you're wanting to drive in the snow, maybe?
Yeah, definitely, because, business all year round, and here it snows, so.
Okay, so with the BMW, you're also looking at the all-wheel drive version of that, right?
Yes, definitely.
All right, very good. Yeah, this car actually has Quattro, which is also involved with the Audi history. They have had it for 30 years now, and they've developed it. We're in stage 5 right now of the Quattro system, which actually we get a lot of compliments. Well, one of the things is I always tell people how well the Audis do. Now I've had one person actually come in here who this last winter, at Christmas time when we had all the snow, he actually had a BMW at the time, and yeah, he got stuck with this car. It was a rear-wheel drive one. But one of his neighbors was always bragging about his Audi A4 and how well it did in the snow, so he decided to call him. So called him, and well, out of confidence, his neighbor said, "Okay, I'll come and pick you up." He came and picked him up, drove back up the hill, and he was out there. So that's what the Quattro does. It's actually a proactive system instead of a reactive system. Reactive is something that is your regular all-wheel drive system, which means that it sends the power away from the wheel that is slipping. With the proactive system, which is the Quattro, it actually measures the traction. So if the front wheels have more traction than the rear, it sends the power there instead of waiting for the wheel to slip, which normally is 60% of the traction is in the rear. That's normal conditions. 40% is in the front. They can actually send up to 70% to the front and up to 85% to the rear. So make sure that you're nice and stable in the snow, or during regular driving conditions, or in the rain. It does really good there. Design-wise, let's get to the A6. I understand, well, you're probably limited on time. Design-wise, Audi goes very far to, distinguish themselves from other brands, which you can see. Well, of course, you've got the nice 4 rings there. That's Audi. The big grille, make sure that you get enough air into the engine, especially with this engine, which I'll show you here in a second. And then you've got the LED daytime running lights. What do you think of those?
Very cool.
Yeah, you can actually see by which Audis you have. Like the A6 has them right there at the bottom. The A4 has a little curved ring there.
Adam, I really need you to call me. 328.
Well, you've got the xenon headlights in there as well, which gives you extra vision at night, and make sure that you can see far away. It's those bright blue lights,
right?
So that you're visible to somebody else. Also with the LED lights, if you're driving away from the sun, you have cars sitting there on the other side wanting to turn. They can see you coming because it's nice and bright. But yeah, design-wise, you can see here the lines from the hood. You see how these run all the way over, and then right beside the grille, and it kind of runs out to the sides, which is a very classic Audi design. Like I said, they've been around for 100 years. Yep. And they've been doing everything just about the same way. Let me show you something here on the side. Let's go to the wheels. I just want to get down there on the ground. Let's get dirty.
I don't know if I get dirty.
All right. Well, you've got the wheels here. These are 18-inch wheels. And well, bigger wheel, alloy wheels, nice and light so that easy to turn. And well, you've got enough air come in, which these are also ventilated discs, and it makes sure that, well, you can cool, they stay a lot cooler.
Heat's dissipated pretty well.
Yep, and yeah, cool brakes make sure that, well, you can brake faster. Another really cool thing about this is that it also has brake disc wiping, talking about one of the safety things, which is that, well, it makes sure that the brake discs are clean every time it touches it, just a little bit when you're driving. Let's say there's a rainy road or a wet road, it makes sure that it's dry at all times so you have the perfect stopping power. I just wanted to take you to the front again for a second and have you open up the hood. Okay. Show you a couple things. Yep, right there. Now this is a V6 engine with a supercharger. Supercharger, I know that, you know, it sounds like it has a lot of power, and it does. It has 300 horsepower, but the great thing about it is you don't use all that power unless you actually need to use it. But you have that power available at all times whenever you want it. Makes it have a very high torque, 0 to 60 in 5.9 seconds, which is very fast, of course. But also gives you great gas mileage because it doesn't always use all of the performance, which gets you 26 miles per gallon on the highway. Yep. Everything is really easy to find in here. Now, you've got your windshield wiper fluid here, brake fluid. You don't have to do anything with that. Right here is your coolant. I'm sorry, I just add a little bit of brain, you know what there.
Right.
And this is for your oil. You don't have to do anything with that. You just bring it in, get it serviced. With service is every 10,000 miles. First time you bring it in at 5,000 miles. After that it's 15, 25, 35, 45. And you can actually get that all taken care of in a package. It's $790. And it takes care of everything that's in your maintenance book up to 5 years or 45,000 miles. Which saves you a lot of money there. Yep. Now, you might be missing something here.
Battery.
Battery? Well, that's very observant. There is indeed no battery here in the front. There's a couple of well, reasons for that. One of them is that if you have a battery inside, which is actually in the trunk, then it stays a lot better because it's not, you know, the climate doesn't really affect it.
It's not exposed to elements.
That's right. Now, if you do ever need to jump start, which, you know, batteries do go bad, there is actually 2 poles right there which you can jump start it on. Yeah.
Positive and negative.
Yeah, yeah. It's really, you know, all the details that it's all about. Weight distribution is another reason why it's in the back there. Now, if you close this, you'll feel how light this actually is. It's a very light hood, and that's if you tap on it, you can feel it's actually aluminum, which is 40% stronger, 40% lighter, just about. Which there's a lot of aluminum components into these vehicles, which, well, means that it's a very safe vehicle as well. Actually, the crash test ratings on all of these are, well, good, which is the highest rating that you can get.
It's got to be better for fuel economy that way.
Yep, yep, well, yes, safety and fuel economy as well. Yep. Now, looking at the side here, you've got actually the shoulder line, and as you can see, this headlight, it actually pulls into that shoulder line, which here goes all the way over the top, which is a very nice design element there. It just makes the car look stylish and elegant. And it also, well, just the time that they put in there means that, you know, they mean business with the details. Everything is in the details, which you'll see in the, you know, on the inside too. It's actually very hard to get these creases in the car, but they take the extra time to do that. If you take a little step back, you can see that there's actually a chrome piece right on the bottom there, which we call the dynamic line. Now there's another crease, and that actually makes the car appear to move while it's standing still. So that's another detail thing there. And then while we're on the side here, the mirrors. You've got blinkers here in the mirrors, which is actually a safety thing. If you're behind somebody else in front of you, people can go on what you're doing, keeps you safe, and yeah, just make sure other people can see you. Here on the mirror, this actually is designed to dissipate the air up and down, so if it's raining, the rain goes up on the upper side of the side window and on the lower side. Just make sure that you always have visibility there. Nice little touches here. And let's go to the back. They're also chrome on the sides, all the way around. let's do a couple steps back here.
Okay.
And you see all the little blocks
Yeah.
on the tail lights? That's actually LED lights. LED lights, they come on a lot faster, they're a lot brighter. Now when you touch the brake, then they come on faster than a regular light bulb, because a regular light bulb actually has to warm up and then it comes on. So yeah, these are a lot brighter, they last a lot longer, and they come on faster. Half a second, just about. Human response time is a second, so you've got half a second profit.
So increasing your response by 50%.
Yeah, that's correct. Now you can see the two tailpipes, and everything is symmetrical on this vehicle. Even in faces, they always say, if it's symmetrical, it's aesthetically pleasing, which is definitely true. And another chrome strip there, and over the top you see the little spoiler there, which just makes it look good. And of course you can see that it's an Audi with the 4 rings. Go ahead and open the trunk up. There's a little touchpad there. Squeeze it, open it up. See this here, the hydraulic help?
Right.
Same thing as in the front there. Just this, make sure that nothing inside actually gets squashed, which is really good. It's a very nice design. It doesn't take a lot to figure that out, but there's a lot of brands that actually don't do it like that. Now you see that everything is padded in here, and that's actually for your road noise. And on the inside, you go ahead and grab in there. Right over here, there's some hooks. You pull those out.
Okay.
Yeah. You can put anything on there that you want, grocery bags or your laptop bag for your work.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that wouldn't smash the electronics up against anything, just kind of dangle there.
That's right, and if you have to brake really hard, then your groceries don't go all the way forward, or whatever you have hanging from there. Now, do you think there's enough room for your signs?
Yeah, I think the yard signs would be well preserved. Trunk looks like 3D.
All right, well, very good. Actually, it's got a 15.9 cubic feet luggage compartment, which is quite a bit bigger than most of the competitors. Go ahead and pull that latch up, and you can actually hang that right over the top here.
Okay, I see.
Yeah, okay. So it's nice and easy. You don't have to hold it up. You got a full-size spare, and there's your battery.
Okay.
You have full-size spare. Of course, to make sure that you feel a little bit more comfortable while you're driving, there is roadside assistance. So if you don't want to, change your tire, you don't have to. Which is the same as your 4-year, 50,000-mile warranty on there. But yeah, this is something that is also really good for your clients, actually, because you don't have to donut in there, and you can only do the 50 miles an hour. You can just switch your tire out and be back on your way.
So I can be responsible for their appointments too.
That's right, and while you're doing that, they can actually watch your video inside because you have a DVD player in there as well.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, and go ahead and close the trunk.
Okay.
Nice and light as well, as you might be able